Oh.
Pra começar.
No, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for Old Man Clanton. I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man. Over there! There! I
Toma.
did my best to help them.
Começar o episódio 2 aí. Toma. Toma. Eita, que isso? Toma.
Moments later,
Um
the
tiro já mata
attackers
ele.
were dead, and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing. None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did.
Eita. Olha. Da hora, velho. Ih, vem mais
They
gente.
would appear in great
Ferrou.
numbers from above and rain
Tem
down
mais gente,
lead on
gente.
their hapless
Olha.
enemies,
Mais gente lá de cima.
making use of the
Caraca.
high ground and
Tem
whatever.
muita gente lá em cima. Bora aí, gente. Continuar. Tem muita gente lá em cima, velho. Tá doido. Muita gente lá em cima. Tá, bora aí. Continuar.
Yep,
Tem muita
the
gente lá em
Apaches
cima.
always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to it.
Toma.
Hold on.
Toma.
Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force.
Essa aqui é a arma que ele tá falando? Será? Será que é essa arma que ele tá falando, velho? Só pode ser, né? Essa arma que ele tá falando. Bora lá, gente. Vai, bora, gente. Eita. Toma. Ué, não pega, não? Ah, tá. Espera que o tiro não pega. Toma. Toma.
See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations.
Mó da
I
hora,
just
velho.
kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo.
De dois
I
lados.
knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge.
Toma, na cabeça.
To get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first.
Que isso, velho? De onde eu tô tomando um tiro? Calma, acho que é melhor. Eita, de onde eu tô tomando esse balaço, velho? Nem sei onde eu tô tomando esse balaço todo. Bora. Ó, tá vendo? Um balaço desse.
Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo. Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up.
Eita, onde acertando? Que isso? Toma.
Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim.
Meu Deus! Tô acertando em todo lugar.
Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
Tô acertando em todo lugar, velho.
I ran ahead.
Fuja através
as
das
if the devil
cavernas.
himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this? I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going.
Ai.
And that's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven, I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. That Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know. And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo. That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right. I was done running. And the old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds. It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins. I yelled out at the top of my lungs, "Clanton, I'm coming for you!" A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till kingdom come. But I knew I could not let that deter me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun. Most everyone thought it was the Ruales to come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
Velho canto, vamos para pegar ele. Aí, tá aqui perto. Jogou a granada. Dinamite. Bora pegar esse velho aí. Ah, tem um aqui, ó. Tem acertar em mim. Toma. Explode aí, otário. Aê, novo nível.
Cowboys made it out of there alive.
A longa distância. Bora comprar aqui longa distância.
And told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps. And that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
Ó, aí sim, gente. Manda da hora esse jogo, velho. Divertido. Eu não achei nenhuma pepitas da verdade, não achei não. Bora aí continuar. Tiroteio na serraria. Bora aí jogar, bora aí. Esse jogo do 360, hein? É
A few weeks
recompatibilidade.
after that dust up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo. I had tracked him and the
Ah, tem a
Cowboys
serraria.
to a hideout
Serraria.
at the sawmill. They were loaded for bear.
So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bright?
Yep. They both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why. Get ready, boys. First, I need to tell you about
cadê
the
os cara?
Cowboys' new boss, Curly
Aí, tá,
Bill
agora que eu vi.
Brocious.
Toma. Vou pegar isso. Toma, toma. Toma.
Curly Bill took charge of the Cowboys upon the old man's demise. And after that gunfight at the OK Corral, the
Cadê o outro que
Klans
tava
wanted
aqui?
revenge.
Aí ele aqui, ó. Toma no bucho. Isso aqui é tipo uma 12. É um rifle. Rifle é bom de longe, né? Bom de perto isso aqui. O que é bom de perto é esse aqui. É um revólver. De longe é um rifle, viu? Tá até escrito ali. Eu não tinha nem lido que era rifle. Só chutei. É porque eu sabia também que era rifle.
So they murdered Morgan Earp and grievously wounded his older brother Virgil. Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Ride,
Eita.
hunting those outlaws down. So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was.
Pode vir, pode vir. Tô ainda se acostumando com o jogo. Agora aí. Eita. Bom. Tô se acostumando com o jogo ainda, gente. Bora, bora. Eita. Quase. E o tiroteio chegou.
That's how the Cowboys identified each other. And I was beginning to wish I had one myself.
Calma aí, dinamite.
But I wasn't about to let
Matou
Ringo
geral.
walk away unscathed. And that's what drove me forward.
Bora continuar, gente. Ué, tem dois aqui. Tem espingarda. Ah, véi. Pô, os caras ficam atrapalhando, véi.
Herb wasn't much of a match for him. But Doc Holliday might have
Caraca, eu ia pegar a espingarda ali.
That Longer should have kept his
Toma
nose
nas
out.
costas.
They never charged anyone for the murder of Morgan Herb.
But everybody knew that Curly shot him in the back.
Tem que pegar uma
Was
aqui,
common
peraí.
knowledge.
Espingarda de cano cerrado.
But Ringo had nothing to do with it. He was just being
Peraí,
loyal.
peguei a espingarda de cano cerrado.
Is that what you call it? Being loyal. Well, to get to that loyal friend,
Cara, o cara não morre, não.
I had to pass by some buzzsaws as big as a man.
Ai, o cara não morre, não. Morre. Ó, aí tem aqui, ó. Espingarda e rifle. E tem aqui, espingarda de cano cerrado ou 6 tiros. Não sei qual que é bom, gente. Então bora testar esse aqui. Depois eu troco se eu não gostar. Se eu não gostar, depois eu troco. Bora aí. Eita, toma na tua cara.
Excuse
Toma.
me, sir. I have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
After old man Clanton died, why didn't his son take over the Cowboys?
Because Ike Clanton was dumber than a box of rocks and a yellow belly to boot.
Sério, pode não. É, até que é legal. Até que é bom. Vai até o depósito de madeira e encontre Curly Bill.
Now, where was I?
Taking down the entire cowboy gang single-handed.
Indeed I was, Jack.
Eita. Quem tá atirando em mim, velho? Ah, ali embaixo. Toma na cara, otário. Na cara. Toma.
Though it wasn't easy, as those boys had good cover.
Bora. Ih, matei ali. Bang. Eita, tá mirando em mim. Pô, esse rifle é muito bom. Eita. Toma. Eita, tá cheio aqui, velho. Tá cheio. Eita. Ah, joga dinamite nisso. Dá um dinamite aí. Às vezes fica com câmera lenta. Ó. Olha aí. Tá vendo? Como é que tá me acertando? Toma aí, dinamite. Ué? Pra ter acertado, velho. Como que não acertou? Meu Deus, velho. Pô, tá muito forte, hein? Toma na cara aí. Toma na cabeça. Aí, pegamos de munição. Eita. Toma. Aí, tá aqui. Tô querendo sair, velho. O que essa merda tá atrás? Toma. Toma.
There were carts everywhere, piles of lumber, and God knows what else for people to hide behind. That really was one hell of a sawmill. Quite an impressive operation.
Bora avançar, né?
And where was Curly Bill? Did you see him?
I'm about to get to that, Ben. Patience. I'm painting a picture here.
Ah, eu vou
It was
escolher
this
aqui, gente.
beautiful waterfall and a crystal clear stream that led to a verdant valley that was truly,
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
well, finally the bastards that were still alive made a last stand.
Ó, vou pegar esse aqui mesmo. Tá, eu tenho que chegar lá.
Curly Bill, Johnny Ringo, and his compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed after.
Encontrou ele? Toma uma dose. Antes de tomar um chumbo. Curly Bill. Então enfrentar ele, tipo o boys. Aí já começou a tirar.
Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never
Chip.
said they were running scared.
Hiding like a scared little puppy. You wouldn't be quieter. Why is he still standing?
Brocious gave me no choice but to take his life. But
Aí,
Ringo
até que fim
was
consegui.
nowhere to be found.
Até que fim.
I knew you didn't kill Ringo, because he was found dead in a different location altogether.
To this day, his killer is still unknown.
Indeed. Took me a few months before I finally tracked his ass to West Turkey Creek Canyon.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Sorry I had to ruin the legend for you, boy. But the legend ain't always true. Doc Holliday had nothing to do with the death of Johnny Ringo. I was paid a healthy bounty for Ringo and Curly Bill, and realized there was real money to be made. That's why I went after Henry Plummer.
Episódio 3, De Inocentes.
By shaking down miners and robbing gold shipments.
That's the one.
Oh, yeah, I remember him. He ran that gang of thieving outlaws called the Innocents.
So it's true that you went toe-to-toe with him?
Indeed I did, son. Indeed I did.
Isso aí, episódio 3, De Inocentes. Esperar carregar aqui, né?
I knew I needed resources if I was going to track
Aí no
down
próximo,
Roscoe Bob Bryant.
Próximo é episódio 3. É isso aí.